Good evening, everybody. My name is Matt Daly. I'm a Communications Officer for the MACP. Tonight's session is a member question and answer session on the expansion of our affiliate membership category. I'm joined with Helen Welch, who's the chair of the MACP. And we thought we'd use this opportunity to just walk through some questions that the membership you may have, and hopefully develop it into a bit of a discussion. So first question, I guess, is probably what is on some people's minds is, why has the MACP executive decided to explore the change in membership?
Thank you, Matt, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to the membership on what we feel is an important issue that we want to gain and canvass our membership opinion on. So we don't enter into any change of our membership lightly, and it's come from due thought and consideration. So every 5 years, the MACP has a strategy day. And then from that strategy, we look at our organizational mission and vision. And one of those missions is to really grow that MSK community of health, to improve patient care and to maintain that excellence of standard in MSK health. And with self-reflection, we looked at ourselves in the organization and thought, how can we do that when we have a potential barrier to exploring our memberships with being that a physiotherapy-led organization and physiotherapy-only led organization. So as an executive, we did the period of self-reflection, and we also had comments from our membership, both informal members asking and posing that valid questions, and also from our HEI partners, again, posing that question of why can we not open our membership to allow non-physiotherapists in at that affiliate membership category. And we know that it's not so long ago that we went to membership voting on that affiliate membership category. And you may say at the time, why did you not open it up to everybody then? But I don't think we were at a stage in our organizational development, and the MSK community wasn't at a point that we could fully embrace that community sense of health that could sit underneath the MSK umbrella. So that's kind of the formation stones that have led to us kind of going forwards with this. So it's, as I say, it's been some self-reflection after the strategy day, but also directed mainly at membership's voice and membership's views, asking that question, and a valid question to the exec of why not.
Yeah, I think it says, speaks volumes about how the MSK community outside the membership view the MACP to be keen to join it in some way. Would you agree?
Yes, I think what we have seen is a recognition of the IFON educational standards. And as the member organisation of IFON that enacts the standards within the UK, other organisations have reached out to us with that recognition of the high standard that our membership ascribes to be and to work at and to maintain that level. We know that the IFON standards are a foundational subset of many of the educational frameworks that we're seeing in FCP, advanced practice and consultant level framework. And we know those are multi-professional standards. So it begged the obvious question, if people are trying to work out to standards that we hold quite dear, why don't we develop that community of health to support other professions to reach their version of the standards, educational standards, and welcoming them into that community and share that knowledge to improve patient care, which should be at the heart of everything that we do.
One of the key benefits of being a member is being able to vote on issues like this. Is it likely that affiliate members will be able to vote going forward?
So as an organisation, we're held by our constitution, and as a chair and as an MACP executive committee, we take the constitution very strongly in terms of the guidance document to guide the formation of our organisation. So in terms of everything that we do, we have to reference that it is within and falls within the boundaries of the constitution. So that's why when we're looking at this affiliate membership change, we have to get a membership vote to then able to go then forwards to look at changing the constitution to reflect any change in category. Inherent within the constitution is that only full members of the MACP can vote on items that directly affect the MACP direction of the organisation and the activities that we do. There's no plans from the MACP executive to change that in the constitution at this stage.
Okay. You mentioned the link with IFON and MACP, of course, being a member organisation here in the UK. Does this change in affiliate membership affect our relationship with IFON?
We have made sure that we have kept IFON involved in every stage of the process, both the initial idea and the scoping to present the proposal that we have sent out to members. We have assured the IFON executive that, again, full membership will only remain an exclusive physiotherapy category, because we are a musculoskeletal association of chartered physiotherapists at the end of the day. And they have been supportive of our moves to explore widening of the affiliate membership category to include non-physiotherapists. And they feel that if we work within the criteria of the constitution and the current relationship with IFON that we have, that we're a physiotherapist organisation to our full membership, that will not adversely affect our relationship with IFON. And it's something that could strengthen in terms of bringing that experience to that community.
And of course, you mentioned being a chartered physiotherapist. Will this type of change alter our relationship with the CSP?
Again, that's one of the stakeholder organisations that we've engaged with, and the CSP have a professional briefing document that sets out the terms and references of a professional network, of which the MACP are, and we intend to work within the remit of that document. Now, currently that document outlines that 70% of the organisation must be chartered physiotherapists for groups to hold that CSP recognition as a professional network. Now, we're quite lucky in terms of our organisation that we have an administrator that monitors our membership, both full, associate, affiliate, overseas, and our fellowship categories. We will work within the remits to ensure that non-physiotherapists will never reach that 30% threshold. We're also aware as an organisation that we do have an international and overseas representative that are not chartered physiotherapists. So we will also factor that into the decision of entry into numbers. So again, that we don't want to detrimentally affect our international members by overseeing and overreaching that 30% threshold. So we're going to monitor that. So I think when we looked at the initial scoping document, we felt that non-physiotherapy numbers, we're aiming for them not to reach more than 20% of the total membership, to allow that 10% flexibility for our overseas members, but also for our UK membership that do not want to link with the CSP as a professional body.
Right. So two key bodies you've mentioned so far are IFON and the CSP. With the task and finish group and the committee consulting far and wide, anybody else, any other groups consulted in this process?
So we looked at our fellow professional networks and clinical interest groups and contacted them just to see what their thoughts are regarding membership, the membership categories that they had, and the diversity of representation that they had within their groups. And it is quite varied between the groups in terms of people that are associated with or affiliated with their organisations. We have also talked to our HEI colleagues, and they have been supportive, as many of their courses have opened up to non-physiotherapists. They feel this is a natural progression to bring them into the MACP healthcare community. And I think everybody that we've talked to have been broadly supportive of the proposed change. And as you're aware, we've tried to keep our membership involved and updated at every stage, because at the end of the day, we're a membership organisation, and we will reflect the views and wishes of our memberships, which is why, you know, we do these things and seek approval before we go forward and make any changes. And it's quite good so far that we have seen engagement both in our question and answer online sessions, and also if there's been any questions or queries that come through to the MACP secretary and myself as chair, we have dealt with those in an efficient and an effective manner. We've also spoken to our fellows, who are a great repository of MACP history and knowledge, both about the Constitution and our relationship with IFON. And again, they have been broadly supportive of the move to open up the affiliate membership category.
Fantastic. So this is tonight represents our second engagement exercise, and we've got two more coming up for the members, 27th of July and on the 9th of August. What happens after that?
So following the last engagement, we'll pull together, and we're continually reviewing the proposal in terms of to be a live dynamic document, to be responsive of membership's views and concerns. So we make sure that we've answered all questions fully, and we've explored all options and alternatives before we put that firm proposal towards membership, and we're aiming to do that in September. At that stage, we've been investigating, with the help of our IFON colleagues, an electronic voting system that will be sent out to full members for them to vote on the proposal change. And we'll be sending you more information within the final proposal pack about how you operate and the functionality of the electronic voting system. Once that vote is taken, we need 2/3 of the membership that has voted in order to enact the change. If we're successful and the proposal is accepted, then we will look to reflect those changes in the Constitution, and the changes in the Constitution will be voted for at the upcoming AGM. So that's a little bit about the stages of the process. So we can't change the Constitution, where the real change occurs and the affiliate membership is written into our Constitution, without consulting with our members and getting that proposal changed. And we feel we're following due process, we're being open and clear and transparent about it, but we're also really interested in seeking members' views before we take any changes forward as an organisation.
Fantastic. So going forward, we'll continue receiving email. We'll have these sessions again, and continue to answer as many questions, and hopefully members will vote, and we'll get them engaged when it comes to the voting time. Any final personal thoughts on where we're at before we finish?
As I say, I step down as chair of the organisation at the next AGM, and it's been a real privilege to be chair and to see the development of the organisation over the last 3 years. I'm lucky to have a dynamic, engaged and active MACP executive who are always responsive to our membership, and we're not here without our members' support. So I would ask you all to get fully engaged in the discussion regarding the affiliate membership category. And when the electronic voting information comes out, please to cast your vote, because that's the way that you can have your say in determining the forward direction of the organization. So I would encourage everybody, please vote, please get engaged, please get involved with the MACP.
Thanks, Helen. So I guess that brings us to the end of tonight's session. We'll record this and make it available for people, but we'll also have another live session. As I say, we'll publish that in TouchNote and make you aware of the dates coming closer to the time. So thank you, Helen, for answering those questions, and we'll say good night.
Good night.